Holy cow, what a week of astrology we've got in store for you this week. Well, not me personally, the cosmos, obviously. Anyway, we have a full moon eclipse, and we also have dastardly Mercury retrograde. Having said that, all is not as it seems, as thankfully this full moon eclipse has a lovely trine to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune. So don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Here's your weekly astrology. Pisces, this week has such intense potential for you. Yes, it may be like you are in a whirlitz of being spun around and around in emotional chaos, but it could also be that you come into your true magical powers, and this week everything changes. It's almost as if the world has this kind of sheen of unreality around it, because you suddenly see what you've got to do and how you've got to do it. The full moon is in a turbo boosted, and the solar eclipse turbo boosted energy that you've naturally got. So it's about compassion for yourself. It's about magic. It's about strange coincidences. It's about secrets being revealed. It's got an air of mystery and pink fluffy magic to it. That's all I can say. But you know what I'm saying? That's like your soul. Whatever is going on in your soul is magnified by the eclipse. The good news is it's trine Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, and Jupiter is in your position of power, powerlessness, primal emotions. But because Jupiter is the planet of growth and good fortune, this is indicating that you are going to come into your power, that you are growing in your power, and that by being powerful, by using your innate magic in the world, you can make the changes that you need. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because eclipses are all about shocks and changes. Some people, it might be instant shock and change because suddenly you can, a situation's reversed and you have the power. Or it could be that you have to let go of someone or something and you don't want to. You know, don't be like the cat on the velvet and make the universe claw you and grab you off whatever situation you're not letting go of. Surrender would be my best advice. Let go. You know what I'm talking about. Let's say there's a habit, self-destructive habit, an addiction, or something that you know you've got to shift. You know, this moon can help you. Get support, seek help, be proactive in it. And it's also, Jupiter is sextile the sun Jupiter is sextile the sun in your position of health and well-being. It's like you are going to help ditch some negative patterns. They might be patterns, might be thought patterns, might be literal drinking, it may be whatever it is. You know, this can bring about a profound change. August is very powerful for all of us, gives us the opportunity to transform. Now the good news, on the 10th we have Mercury sextile Venus, and for you, Mercury's in your position of one-to-one relationships, Venus is in your position of sensuality and soulmates. August should be a very interesting month with a lot of potential for romance, sexuality, playfulness and adventure. And on the 10th, you get a real kind of sprinkling of that. Also, the sun is sextile Jupiter. You feel that you can nail some stuff. You can come into your power. You can, again, shift those habits. And Venus is trine your ruler Neptune on the 12th. Venus in your position of sensuality, fun, soulmates, children, pleasure, joy, and trine Neptune. You are really going to experience, at least at one point this week, a union of spirit, a spiritual revelation, a sense of coming home, of feeling kind of at one with the universe. And that's even if, you know, some things change and you don't like it at the time. There are moments of real spiritual clarity this week, or that you just know, that you can sense that you're on the right path. Then we get Mercury going retrograde, pain in the bum. Mercury going retrograde for you is all about relationships. Could be an ex-lover gets in touch. Could be that suddenly you don't really understand what your partner's saying, or there's a love interest and they send you a funny text and you're like, what does that mean? But bear in mind, everybody thinks the other person's speaking Swahili, or unless you speak Swahili, then you might think somebody's speaking Italian. But there's a kind of a mismatch of languages going on this week, and up until September. So don't take it personally. Don't jump to any conclusions. Don't overreact to things. You know, do some of the inner work on your own relationship patterns. Look back to your first relationship you ever had. What was the dynamic? What was the pattern? What were the power imbalances in that? How did you communicate in that relationship? and, you know, depending on how many relationships you've had, look and see if there's any kind of similar thread of pattern between all of them. Anyway, gorgeous, I send you so much love. Have a fabulous week. It's certainly going to be interesting. Pop to my website and read the weekly and monthly for more clarity. Lots of love. Speak to you soon. Hello, wonderful one. Thank you so much for listening. It would be fabulous if you liked, subscribed or shared. It would be really, really helpful. Also, I have a ton of free stuff for you. Horoscope.co.uk for everything astrology and micheleknight.com for everything psychic and free tarot reading. See you there.